Hello everybody, my name's Edson, and welcome back to some Boundless. Now this is very interesting. Today, I'm not in the world of Lapas, or Lapis, Lapas? I can't remember how you pronounce it, but I'm not in that world because I'm not in. I think it's still classed as the alpha, but I'm in an experimental build of a new update of Boundless. Now this is called the C++ update. They are because this game is now going to be released on PlayStation 4 alongside the PC. They hit sort of like a roadblock in the development because they originally created this game in JavaScript, and because it was originally a browser game, they released it in browser, and they carried on the development in this, but when I think there's like a problem with like the PS4 or something, that you can't do it in that, like, right, I'm not technical in any of the sense of this, but they couldn't do it in JavaScript, so they've changed to C++, which is fine for the PC and for the PlayStation 4. I think that's what it is, something like that. But it's to do with the development because they're now moving on to the PS4 as well as the PC. Now they've released an experimental update, which is still, I think, it's still classed as the alpha version of the game, even though I think this is like in the beta section. It's weird how you get it. There'll be a link in the description of how you can get this if you do have the game. And yeah, this is the C++ version of the game, which has reset the servers. There's like so many worlds. There's only so many worlds. So hold on. Teleport to a world. So they're the worlds at the minute. There's 2 US and 2 EU servers on the experimental C++ version. But a few interesting things. You'll notice like textures and everything is a little more... I mean, we need to wait until we actually get to a place where... it's like, I don't know, there's like, you can see it a bit better. But like, textures now are like better. Like, I've noticed like leaves and everything in the ground are a lot like, not as, I don't know, they're smoothed in a bit more. And on top of that, look how smooth this runs. Like, it's hard to explain. You need to play this game in the alpha version and also in this experimental C++ version to actually really understand how much smoother this is. This feels like the biggest, like, this is just ridiculous how smooth this feels compared to the actual old version of the game. It's honestly insane, absolutely insane. I can't, like, I'm physically like shocked how smooth and how well this runs. It's just everything's so, it's just so smooth. And oh my gosh. And now I need to preface this by saying this sort of let's play that I'm doing on my channel is not going to be a very sort of like a very, I would say a very traditional let's play, because I've been reading up and they're going to be updating the servers, they're going to be resetting them as they go, as the development changes, things are going to change. Things like, I may not be in the same worlds, things may get updated, reset, they may reload all of the servers and stuff like that, so I don't really want to get too attached to any sort of place. So I'm going to build some stuff, I'm going to build some houses, I'm going to test out exploration and things like that, but I don't really want to get too attached to the game because it's in the development stage. If you guys go onto the Steam page, you look at this game, it very clearly states that you should not be buying this game if you want a finished product. And obviously when the official version, the 1.0 version of this game comes out, the servers will be reset and everything will stay the same from there on out. But you buy a game in alpha and beta, and anything like that, pre-official release, you expect all of these things to happen. And the good thing with Boundless is they're very open about it. They do say that this will happen, and they do very clearly warn people before they purchase the game, which is very good because a lot of game companies don't actually do that. And the one thing I do like about Boundless is the fact that you can see in the link in the description to the actual like post of how you install the C++. I'll probably throw a link talking a bit more about it, 'cause there's like another forum post talking a bit more about it. I'll throw all of them in the description. You can see just how much they care about the community, how much they interact with the community. You can go onto the Boundless forum at any time. Any post that's made, you've got developers of the game, you've got people that are working on this game day in, day out, that are just constantly speaking to the community that have helped them so far by purchasing the game already. And it just, you can tell how much this game means to them, and how much potential it has. Is definitely is very apparent to me. And the big thing that I like about this game is that, and the big thing that I like about this update more specifically, is the fact that this now is like, I have a very good PC now, and I could still tell like the difference between like the myself sort of running the game to its full potential and thinking, well, this is not going to be like, this is new, this is definitely new. Like I couldn't run the game at the max settings even on the PC that I'm on. I could, but like when I'm recording it just, you could tell. But that's the development side of the game. It's not a finished build. You expect that. The big thing with this update is that this now runs like a finished game, regardless of what blocks are out there, regardless of what textures we saw over here. There's a texture over here. Oops. We saw over here there's a texture that this is Flora Vines base. So I'm guessing these is something like a flower, and it's like a vine or something. You can see textures are missing. Things are missing. Ores are still going to be added. Blocks are still going to be added. Biomes are still going to be updated and everything like that. But the game runs. The game runs extremely smooth now. And that's what I like about this update. This now means that anyone that wants to back the game doesn't have to like worry about their PC as much. Obviously, some people won't be able to run the game, but before, not many people could run the game. It was the minority could run the game before. Now, the majority can run the game, which is good, because anyone that wants to back this game now most likely can. As long as they have a half-decent PC, they will be able to play this game very smoothly to its full capability. Some people will have to go to the settings, they'll have to go to the graphics options, and they'll have to turn them down. But most people will be able to play this game now, which is just, it opens it up. This game costs quite a lot of money on Steam, but for a lot of people that have bought the game like myself, it's completely worth it. And for a lot of other people, it will be completely worth it. But now, all of those people that may not have been able to play the game because they knew of how it ran and everything, which, like I say, it's an experimental version of the game. It's pre-alpha, like it's an alpha game. Like it's not even close to release yet. So you expect that 100%, but it's like those people can now purchase the game and help with the development. The big thing about Boundless is their development is community based. Their development is all about the community. Everything they do, they ask the community about, which is one of the big draws for me in this game, 100%. They are constantly speaking to the community on the forums. They're constantly speaking to them and asking them for help, asking them for opinions on anything that they're doing, everything that they're doing. Not just like a few things, everything they do, they're speaking to the community about. And that's what this game sort of like, game developers and game companies now, that's what a lot of them are missing, and Boundless have realised that, and that's why they've drawn such a passionate community towards their game. And this community is only going to get stronger in coming weeks and coming months because of this C++ update, because more people can play the game and run it very smoothly and actually experience Boundless for what it is and run the game engine as it can. So I'm just so excited for this. I'm going to be playing the game like this is missing. I don't know what this is. I'm going to be playing the game. I'm going to be playing on the C++. I'm going to always be playing on the newest update. So I'm not going to go back to Lapas. I'm not going to be building on there. I'm going to be working on this, even though I know for a fact maybe in like a week, maybe in 2 weeks, maybe in a month, this will get reset and I will lose everything that I've done. I don't care. I'm just happy to do what I want to do. and just test out the game. And that's what we're going to be doing on this series. So without further ado, we have been talking for about 10 minutes about this. I'm going to go off, wander about, look for a place to set up. Also, interestingly enough, I think the infinite thing is gone now, which I'm actually quite happy about. I wasn't really a fan of the infinite blocks, and I think it's gone. The infinite block button is not working unless they've changed it. I'll just have a quick butchers. So controls. Is the infinite block button gone? Please say it is. I think it has. The infinite block button has gone, which now means this is what we've got. We've started with this. So they've given us 50 ice, 50 glass, 50 metamorphic rock, 50 igneous brick, sedimentary brick, lustrous wood. Then we've got all of the things like the grappling hook, the copper sling. But right, we need to get some food then as well. So I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna wander about, try and find a little place. Where's the capital? Let's go to the capital. So I'm in EU test number 2. I'm gonna actually. Should I stay in EU test 2 or shall I? Oh, here's the capital. Should I go to EU test 1? So let's go to EU test 1. I don't know if I'm in EU test. I tried to go to EU test 1, but it teleported me to EU test 2. I don't really know where I'm at. I'm in one of them. I hit 1, but now I'm in 2. I don't really understand. Maybe it's a bug. Who knows? So, from the capital, I'm going to wander off in a certain direction. I'm not entirely sure which. And I'm going to try and find a nice place to set up. And you guys will join me back when I have found a place to set up. And I'm going to start laying the foundations, hopefully. Hopefully I'm going to find myself a nice place to build a house. So, let's do it. And welcome back, everyone. I have wandered not too far, to be honest. Let me try and get my way back just up to that bit. Is that gonna work? I'm still so bad with this. Ooh, there we go. That's the one. So, if you look... So, like, over this little hill there, there's, like, another mountain behind it. That's where the spawn thing is. So, I've ran... When you spawn in, I think I've ran west. No, south. I think south. If that would be north when I spawned in. I basically turned around and ran this way. And I've got to this point here, which looks amazing. But I can see this over here. It's like a little island. I'm thinking I want to set up on the island. So, I'll try and precariously get my way down this mountain. And I've been mining up a few things on the way. I've got this gleam, metamorphic stone, sponge, and I've got a bit of raw meat as well. I've killed one of those animals. I'm going to kill this one as well. Oh, damn it. I should not be this... I'm going to die, aren't I? Right. Hold on. Let me just see if the crafting thing is still the same. So you do raw meat and a torch, cooked meat. You also get like healing blocks or something. I need to check how you make them again. Have I eaten the cook? Oh, I have, yes. So now, go rid of the grappling hook. Did it. There we go. Got some more meat there. Sweet. Get the torches back on here now. Now let's have a quick swim over there. Let's see if we can find... Oh my gosh, this looks glorious. Oh, baby. The sounds. The sounds when like you're above and then when you go underwater. It's so realistic. Oh my gosh. Look at where I am. There's like a cave there. Oh, I can go in that cave. Oh, this is glorious. So I want to go and see what this island's all about. See if it's like a nice... I mean, it's kind of brown. I don't really know if I want to set up here. Build some form of a house here. I could do, though. It's not going to be forever, is it? Just so I can test my building style in this game. Oh, yes. I don't know whether the sprint's been taken out either. It's not double tap anymore. Maybe it's like a button now. I'm not entirely sure. This island is massive. I thought it was quite small. I'm thinking maybe we go over there to where those trees are instead. Because we can look out on this lake then. And we're sort of like halfway up the mountain still. I feel like that would be quite good. So we go over to those trees over there. Let's have a quick butchers. What's that? Oh, it's a bit of stone there. Oh, it's so good. So is there like stone underwater that's only underwater? That'd be quite cool. I feel like that may be a thing. I'm not entirely sure. Like I say, like this is still beta, so there's so much like development. And if any of you guys do play this game and you want to give them an idea of a block, of a biome, anything in this game that you think would work, post it on the forums. Even if all the developers are like, no, that's not really what we're going with on this, like they'll thank you for like just generally just giving them ideas, because it's so easy to become lost in the ideas that you've already got, and not lost, I should say. It's so easy to become sort of like concentrated, or you start concentrating on certain things that you're doing, certain ideas, certain ways you want the game, that a fresh pair of eyes, someone that's actually playing the game, can sometimes come up with a really good idea. And quite a lot of the updates in this game have been community suggested. So like if you guys do have any ideas, go to the forums, sign up, start posting, start talking, because it's us people that are affecting the development of this game, and it's just so good. You need to, if you do play this game, do it. Like even if it's just like looking through the forums, seeing other people's ideas and just going, yeah, that guy's idea is good. Like another sort of like vote to it is always good and everything. And like I say, anything like that, it's you're helping shape the game and shaping the future of the game, which is just amazing. Right, let's kill these two. Oh, okay. Ooh, got a little bit worried then. Couple of raw meat now. That's cool. Right, so we've got some trees here. Are these like floating bushes? Are these meant to be floating, or is this like a bug? It may be a bug. I'm not entirely sure. Possibly. But like the leaves are so much better now as well. Oh, good lord. Okay, let's see if we can. Maybe that. Oh yeah, that's the one. Oh. So maybe like here somewhere. We can get rid of these trees. We're looking out onto the thing. Flatten this area out. What is this? The block breaking sounds have gone as well. I'm guessing that's a bug. Growth. Nobody knows. Oh, there would look quite nice. Is anyone up there? Oh, baby. Let me try and make my way up there and see if anyone's up there. BRB. Okay, I am back. And that's where we were when we started, and we were looking at that island. And we've come like in a full circle. And I think all those leaves that I was looking at are actually people that have chopped down trees, because obviously you don't have, I don't think you have the infinite block anymore. So people have actually gone around collecting stuff, and I do remember that leaves don't drop. So I think that's just people that have been destroying trees. So I think maybe we're going to, instead of here, because I don't really like the brownness, if you get my drift. So I think I'm going to precariously... Hey. work my way. Is there a good way to drop? Maybe not. So I think I'm going to set up here. This looks fairly decent. Get rid of these sponges here. But set up on the sort of side of this mountain area. So I'm going to do a little bit of work collecting all of these things. Getting rid of them. Waxy leaves. Getting rid of all of them. Clearing some stuff off. I'll probably clear like the missing blocks as well, just for ease of look. Maybe this bit, the sponges. Create a sort of like a flat area around here that I can build a bit of a house and start testing some building styles that I could do in this game, which will probably be the next episode. So yes, let me know what you think of the C++ update to Boundless. If you guys do have the game, visit the links below. Or if you do want to find out more, visit the links below. If you are interested in how you actually download this thing, how you test it out, if you have paid for it yourself. And yeah, if you have enjoyed this, make sure you leave it a like, make sure you leave it a comment. Please let me know what you want me to build, because I'm going to build like a bit of a house. And then I don't really know what else I want to build. I just want to start testing, because essentially at the minute this is very much like a building thing. We can explore some caves and stuff like that. But it's very much like a building game at the minute. So I need some ideas on what to build. I'm going to build myself a little bit of a house, and that's about it so far. So let me know what you want to see me build in this this sort of mini series. It's going to be 1 episode a week, and yeah, it's going to be quite productive from here on out. And thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this, make sure you leave it a like, make sure you leave it a comment, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.